Hello everyone and welcome to the new League of Legends champion, Milio, and it's an Enchanter support, so obviously as a support myself, love to see it. Haven't had a support in a while it feels like, so it's going to be really fun. And his abilities now are released, so I thought that what a better way to look at them than to do it together with you guys. It's the first time I see them as well, so it's going to be exciting. Warm your allies and burn your enemies with Milio or Milio. Coming in patch 13.6. Okay, that's gonna be fun. Stick with me, I'll keep you warm. Gotcha. Alright, passive, fired up. Milio's abilities enchant allies on touch, making their next spell or attack deal a burst of extra damage and burn the target. Okay, let's see how this looks. So it's like a little red smite, basically out attack. So if you hit spells on allies, they basically get an empowered auto attack. So I guess because his other spells are also utility based, I guess it kind of works with this entire kit, so to say. Let's check out the Q. Ultra Mega Fire Kick. Kick a ball that knocks back an enemy. On hit, the ball bounces behind the target, damaging and slowing enemies in the area upon impact. Okay, let's see how it works. Oh, interesting. I see. So it's kind of like a little. It's like his little guy, the friends that he has with him. He fires one of them. Looks like a little meep, basically, like a thick meep. Knocks them at the target. They get knocked back, and then there's little damage and slowing field in the area that it lands. So I guess this is your main poke tool in lane. You just kind of want to throw out. I would guess that this ability probably is pretty low cooldown. There hasn't been any reveals yet on the exact details of all the spells, but I would guess that this is like a 8-second cooldown to 12-second cooldown or something like that. Let's check out the W. Cozy Campfire. Create an empowering zone that heals allies and increases attack range for those inside. The zone follows the ally nearest to the cast point. Ooh, that's interesting. So I saw this one. I saw someone post this on Twitter, but I didn't want to spoil it too much. But it's basically, let's look at it together. Wow, that's really cool. So you basically put a zone, a little campfire zone on an ally, and I guess you can change the target as well. The zone follows the ally nearest to the cast point, and you can change the target because now Milio puts it on Caitlyn. And you get increased attack range, which I think is a very cool thing that doesn't exist in League yet. It's only with Lethal Tempo, right, that you can get extra attack range. But I think this will open up a lot of cool combos. Maybe you can play it with some melee champs on bot, and if you give them extra attack range, say like there's a lot of examples, Riven, maybe Rengar, like Yasuo or Yone, stuff like this as well. Even tanks could be easier for them to all-in if they have extra range. So this ability looks really cool. It's a very unique ability that doesn't really exist in League before Milio. Interesting. That's really cool. Let's check out the E. E. Warm Hugs. Milio tosses a shield to an ally, temporarily increasing their movement speed. Okay. So I guess this is a really straightforward, just like a buff ability. And this obviously works with the passive as well, so as you can see, the Nilah gets the buff, and then her next auto is burning the Leona a bit. So just a shield and a movement speed ability. This ability is probably going to be on like a 10-second cooldown if I had to guess. By the looks of it, none of Milio's spells are like very OP by themselves. I think what will make this champ really good is that it's very solid and very, I would say, straightforward. It's like your Q is a basic damage ability that brings some CC. Your W is just an AoE field that increases their range and heals them. And your E is a shield and movement speed bonus, right? So it's kind of like a very straightforward kit with a lot of utility. And then obviously let's get into the ultimate, which is the most cool ability, I think, of this character. So the ult is called Breath of Life. Milio unleashes a wave of soothing flames that heal and remove crowd control effects from allies in range. So that sounds very, very, very strong, because it's an AoE spell that just completely cleanses all crowd control. And I saw also this on Twitter, someone posting a clip of it working on Warwick ult and Malzahar ult, and if it does, it can remove suppressions as well. That sounds very broken. But just this effect, because a lot of team comps right now rely on AoE CC. So for example, with a Rakan combo AoE, with like a Leona ulti, with Alistar combo, etc. There's a lot of AoE CC, like Sejuani as well, like a bunch of slows and AoE spells in the meta right now. So I guess this champ, if the meta stays similar, will be very strong in that the fact that it's an AoE crowd control remover. Sounds very OP. So you're kind of like the AoE Mikhails now. What if you have Mikhails and your ult? You can just cleanse every CC in the game. But I think that's it for Milio so far. This champ looks really cool in my opinion. I was waiting for an Enchanter support for a while, because I think the last support where I really felt like, wow, this support is crazy is Rakan. I think this champion Milio has a lot of potential as well, and because of the simplicity in the kit, I think the numbers will be pretty good. It doesn't seem like this champion would like randomly one-shot your team or anything. It's kind of just like a utility support, so it looks really fun. And yeah, hope you guys enjoyed the little rundown. I'll definitely play this champ a lot on stream and learn it together with you guys, so check me out there as well, and have a great rest of your day. Peace.